Hello, welcome to today's video. My name is Rose if this is your first time here. And if this isn't your first time here, I would just like to start this video by saying thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I'm very excited about that. That was the goal I had set for myself in these first couple months of 2025. So I'm thrilled about that. I'm so glad you guys are liking my videos. I appreciate all of your comments, your likes, and I want to keep making videos that you enjoy, so please leave me a comment if there is anything you would like to see from me, and I will try my best to oblige. All right, let's get into today's video. So we are going to do my weekly setup in my Hobonichi weeks. I use my weeks as basically a like health and habits planner, track meals, some cleaning, chores, and some fitness related stuff mostly. But I am a person that likes to make my planning both functional and cute. So I am gonna go for a lemon theme this week. I really want to use up the sticker sheet, and I have the matching washi tape from Unicorn Eclipse. So I grabbed those, but then I also have the lemonade kit from Hubman and Chuck Girl, just in case. So that's the plan. So that is where I will track my fitness, my movement each day. And then this is where I will write my meals. So moving over to this side is where the more important stuff goes. So we're going to set up my habit tracker. So these are just like the things that I try to do. I mean, I guess in a perfect world, every day. Well, maybe not all of these things, but these are things I am trying to do multiple times a week, I should say. And I use the Tiny Icon washi stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. for this. They work perfectly. The way they fit inside the weeks is just so nice. And as you can see, you get like a zillion. Like, I can't believe that I've actually only used like 4 rows of all of these sticker sheets, because I feel like I've been using them like this in my weeks now since, I feel like last summer. I feel like it's almost been a year since I started doing this. So I can't believe like how long these sticker sheets are lasting me. So very worth it, in my opinion. Speaking of the Coffee Monsters Co., I'm starting to see people's unboxings and journaling videos with their Esterbrook pens, and I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little jealous. I chose not to get it because I have never owned a fountain pen in my life. I have terrible handwriting and was never taught cursive. Well, kind of. I have kind of taught myself cursive in adulthood, but in 4th grade, I'll never forget it. We like started learning cursive, and then my teacher was like, there are more important things that I could be teaching you right now, so we're actually going to move on from this. And then no one else ever taught me cursive. Anyway, that was I digress. What was I saying? Oh yeah, people's unboxing videos with the pen. It looks so pretty. I think the reason I would ever get into fountain pens, which is totally a possibility because I am really enjoying watching people's videos about it. Just the idea of being able to like play around with different inks and like mixing inks, and sometimes I even see people kind of using inks as like watercolor. That aspect just seems so fun. But I'm also really clumsy and messy, so I would probably like, why did I just do that? I would probably end up spilling ink constantly, so it's probably a good thing I haven't gone down that. This is the wrong, oh my gosh, where's my head? Yeah, it's probably a good thing that I don't collect fountain pens or inks yet. Okay, what do we want to use? Where did the... Is this like kind of a muted yellow when it's actually on the paper? So this is like the perfect color, but I need two, so I'm thinking we use these two. Yeah. Perfect. Let me know in the comments if you got the Esterbrook pen, the TCMC Esterbrook pen, and how you're liking it. One thing that, like, I'm just so, I really don't know anything about pens is, like, the nib sizes and stuff. I mean, I've watched a number of videos and seen people talk about it a little bit, but I hope I don't piss people off by saying this, but sometimes when I watch people's videos talking about, you know, the different nibs and stuff, sometimes I low-key can't see the difference when people write. Not all the time, like, obviously, there's a difference, right? But sometimes I'm like, doesn't seem that different. And I know there's, like, more expensive nibs, so I'm just completely ignorant to it all, though, so I'm sorry if that offended anybody. Oh, man, this yellow looks awful with that. I don't like that. It's fine. Not that big of a deal. Functionality is more important than the look, even though it does make me happy when it also looks nice. I feel like I've been seeing a lot more discourse in the planner community recently about functional versus decorative planning, and I don't know, maybe I'm a minority here in this thinking, but I don't feel like it's that, like, black and white, and obviously it's not, and people aren't saying it's a completely black or white thing, like you have to be a strictly minimal functional planner or you are only a deco planner and like your planners aren't actually helping you with anything. But I feel like people present this argument in a way that like people struggle to make these choices, and like it's this big whole thing where I'm just like, I don't know, just some days I do a lot of deco, some days I don't, and I don't really think twice about it. I guess what I'm really trying to get at is it sounds like people have a lot more anxiety around planning than I do, which is interesting to me only because I have really, really bad anxiety generally in my life. But planning is something that I do to, one, it's fun, right? Like that's where the deco part comes in. Like it's fun and it's a way to express myself in certain aspects. But it also like helps me keep my life together. Like the functional stuff, you know, is actually helping me be a more productive human and make sure I'm not falling behind in goals and things like that. I guess, I don't know, I guess I just use planning as my like coping for my anxiety a lot of the time. So it's interesting to me that like it becomes a source of anxiety for some people. I don't know. All of that is to say, don't stress about how you want to use your planner. Just do whatever you want, you know? Like at the end of the day, this is just paper. So whatever you feel like doing, I think that is best. If you are specifically trying to use planners to, you know, get your life together for X, Y, and Z reason, then like, yeah, be aware of like, is the way you're using it actually helping you? But I don't know. I didn't realize that people were like so stressed out about that. Or am I like way off base here? Or like the planner YouTubers just like over dramatizing it, which could totally be the case. I went about drawing those lines so bizarre. Okay. Right. So I always do a to-do list of areas I want to try to focus on in my house. It's not to say I won't clean other things, but these are like, you know, the priorities for the week. And I think think I'm gonna actually only use 3 this week because if I'm being completely honest, I have got a lot going on in my personal life right now. And just realistically, I probably won't get a whole lot of chores done this week. But I do need to vacuum for sure. My shower needs a deep clean. What else do I really need to do? Oh, I have so much stuff that needs to be like taken to the dump or the recycling center. It's just gonna deal with trash. And like things that need to be donated. There's just a lot in my house that needs to leave my house and go to various places. So we gotta deal with that this week. Okie dokie. And then yeah, so I was trying to track my monthly challenges. I have not set monthly challenges for May yet. Actually, I did technically, but I don't think I'm going to follow through with them. I think I might change it. Excuse me. So I'm going to skip that. I do want to, yeah, let's just do the book thing. I'm like about to finish my book, so it's like a little silly to add it, but whatever. So I'm going to use that. By the way, if you are interested in ordering from Hobonichi Hubgirl, I do have a discount code with them, and that is Roseelise.yt. So you can save some money on your first order. Now more than ever would be a wonderful time to support them because our lovely government is making business very difficult for them. They had over 2,000 envelope orders turned away at the border because USPS, I guess, had to implement some crazy new rules about untracked mail across the borders. So I feel so bad for them. And they're such a great small family-owned business. What am I reading? Oh, yes, I'm still reading 100 Years War on Palestine. I'm almost done though. It's a great book. It's just obviously dense because it's like about 100 years worth of history on topics that I am not super familiar with, which is precisely why I'm reading it. But it's like one of those books where I kind of have to read paragraphs multiple times occasionally to make sure I actually like absorbed what I was reading. I don't remember off the top of my head what page I am on. Oh, wait. It's not Monday, so I won't know anyway. So that's going to stay blank for now. So I think that's everything I need to track this week. So let's decorate. All right, let's put this washi down here. Actually, you know what I want to do? This washi's kind of see-through, like I said, so I think I am going to use a little bit of whiteout down here just to make it look a little, to make it look a little bit nicer. Oh my gosh. There we go. I've been doing this a lot more recently. And the only reason I didn't used to is because this used to live inside my desk and I'm so ADD. If it's not out in front of me, I'll forget I have it. So I put it in the container that sits over to my right where all my washi tapes are. So now I actually remember that I have the ability to use whiteout. Okay. Oh, that was a really big thunder. I wonder if you guys could hear that. Probably not, but it's pretty loud. It's been storming like every day this week, which is honestly good. We needed it. But kind of miss the sun. I love this lemon theme from Unicorn Eclipse. So much so that I am gonna put it down the side also. Cute. Okay, well, I do want to put washi up there, but do we use, I think we just use this tiny little thin fruit one. Come on. I've had this washi tape for so long and I rarely use it, and I feel like the stickiness is wearing off, which is not, like, that's a new thing for me. I've only really started buying washi tapes like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. So I'm just now starting to reach this point where like my oldest washi tapes are actually like starting to suck. So lesson there is use your washi tapes. Don't hoard them. Don't hoard your stationery. That's what I say in almost every single video. We use up our stickers, we use our washi tape. We don't get nervous about how our planner looks or how we're using our planner. We just go with the flow because planning should make your life better, not worse. The unicorn eclipse stickers are really nice. They're this like soft matte texture. They might even be waterproof. That could be a total lie. I might just be making things up, but they sort of feel waterproof-ish. We'll do this one here. Do we do the one with or without the leaf? I think without. Where do I put it? And then we'll put this one on the other side. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll just put these little flowers. And that will be it, I think. Yeah, I thought maybe I would use some of these, but honestly, I don't think we need it. Okay. I'm not loving this decision I made here. And I kind of wish this wasn't blue. But again, we're not going to stress about it. Otherwise, I think the spread is very cute. I love these lemon stickers so much. The next time I order from Unicorn Eclipse, I will definitely be repurchasing this sticker sheet because, well, one, I have this washi tape and I want stickers that match it, but two, it's just so cute and I love citrus themed everything, which is why I also really like the lemonade theme here. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Please hit like, it helps so much. Again, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I want to do something for you guys. I want to give back, do a giveaway maybe. I don't know. I would like to do something as a thank you for all the support you guys have shown me. So if you have any ideas of what that could look like, please let me know. Please leave me a comment. And until my next video, I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thanks for watching. Bye.